Today's legend in the making, none other than the 4-foot-tall Louisiana legend himself, Woody Hollowbat, Cork Dinga.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field, way back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years.
To truly understand the excitement and what all the buzz is about, our hero begins his journey at some high school nobody cares to remember.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. This pitch popped up. Tunic drifting towards this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Since he was half the size of normal humans, he hustled twice as hard as any other athlete to his advantage. Although he wasn't greatly skilled in the decision-making process.
To second, out! He can't get back.
Now let me tell you about Woody. He was born in the middle of a crawfish boil under a rusty old bridge somewhere outside Lafayette, Louisiana. His mama swears she heard the crack of a bat the moment he popped out, but it turned out it was just Uncle Earl breaking a beer bottle with his pet gator/bottle opener.
Popped up to the left into foul ground.
Growing up, Woody wasn't tall enough to ride the roller coaster, but he was tall enough to swing a tree branch at neighborhood squirrels. And folks, those squirrels never stood a chance. That's when his daddy knew, this boy's gonna cork some dingers.
Home down.
Fast forward to high school. Woody's just an average Joe. 4 foot nothing, plays catcher because the gear hides the fact he's basically the size of a family dog. He's got a mitt bigger than his torso, and a fastball so slow it politely asks batters to strike out.
Now batting catcher.
In the high school playoff tournament, Woody was not the star.
This one scorched to center but caught on a line.
He was quite average. One thing he did do was be consistent. This was just enough for the scouts to notice him and keep an eye on him. Woody, being a catcher with the wingspan of a T-Rex.
Can't hang on, and they lead by 2.
Now batting.
But hold up, the scouts see potential.
Baseball 1-0.
They drag this tiny titan to the MLB Combine. Not through lack of effort, no, never that.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams.
Okay, let's see how you swing the bat, mate. We mostly want to see you make solid contact, but we do want to see what kind of pop you've got. Make sure you try to stay within yourself. Got it?
I got it.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
Jessica, it's been a bit of a struggle so far for this young prospect.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing is he's trying to find that comfort zone in the box. He's got a lot of movement in his load. It's throwing off his timing. That's probably the biggest thing because he's trying to do too much.
And also that could be symptomatic of nerves. That could be in play here as well.
Robert, that's exactly it. It's a crucial showcase, and hopefully he can make some of those adjustments and bounce back strong. He'll get a chance to redeem himself with the fielding drills next.
All right, now listen up. In catcher drills, we want to see how you throw. We know you're built like a ninja turtle, but you're going to get the chance to throw out some runners and show off your arm strength and accuracy. Now, go get them.
Jessica, now we're at the catchers, and there's a reason why so many former catchers are managers. They have to have the physical skills, yes, but there's a baseball IQ that they have to have as well.
They absolutely set the tone for the team. Scouts are focused on that leadership, but also footwork, transfer, and accuracy.
I love watching them in action. They're like a hockey goalie. The great ones are never afraid to get dirty.
Blocking ability is a huge trait for sure, and we get to see that athleticism on display. Pop time is huge, how long it takes from receiving the ball to getting it to that second baseman or shortstop, and that can literally change the outcome of a game.
Jessica, your thoughts on what we've seen so far? How's he doing?
It's been a below average showing. There's still time to impress. He managed to handle the majority of the work. There were a couple of them is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
He threw darts in his grandma's speakeasy as a side hustle since pretty much birth, so it was nothing to throw 85-mile-per-hour zip zingers.
Competing here as a two-way player at the Combine, but it'll be interesting to see if that continues successfully as he gets to college or pro level. That's where we usually see a player like this convert. Hard hit, could be extra bases. Headed for the play.
Where it becomes pretty obvious why Major League Baseball has farm programs.
Round second, going for third.
This one in particular was born of diminished intelligence.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. They've had their issues offensively in this game, so I'm sure they're just happy to get the leadoff hitter aboard, even if it was on an error. Let's see if they can make some hay out of it. Nobody on with one out, and here's the catcher, Woody Cora, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Grounder to the left side, Mosley. And that is out number 2. Sam Conine. Second inning, no score thus far. Lays down a bunt. And there's 2 away. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. Back to the top of the order here. Robbie Schmidt now at the plate. Three and 2 now, and that'll load the bases. Here's the center fielder, Alex Mesa. 3 and 2, here's the pitch. On the ground to short, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Well, he took it to second himself, but the throw on to first wasn't in time. Not sure if they get him if he had flipped it instead of going it alone. 1 ball, 1 strike, here's the pitch. Swings and flares it. Base hit, run in to score. To short, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Throw is too high. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. In the dirt, but blocked. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. High fly ball, well driven out to right center field. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Reynolds comes in from second to score, and they trim the lead.
Even got the call at the Combine to close one out.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
In the air to center. Mesa settles under. 1 down. So up next, Tom Madison. 1 for 2. swing and a foul straight back. On that fastball. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. Pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck out swinging. Only one out remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Strike two. Two down and nobody aboard. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. Evaluators always like to see relievers come out and take care of business. He did exactly that, and they got the win. And that is the ball game.
They send Woody to South Carolina University, probably because they never looked down. Because he just went there, as the next couple of seasons ended uneventfully, almost as if it didn't even happen. The Gamecocks of South Kakalaki find themselves in the championship rounds of the college playoffs game against Cal Fullerton. Game
Greetings
one,
from the ballpark
strikes out
at
twice.
Omaha. We're ready for game 2 of the college baseball championship. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks going up against the Cal State Fullerton Titans. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neal makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. It's 4-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Cora will hit next. The Braves selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the natty.
Yeah, Boog, what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third.
Game 2? Well, let's just say it was rumored, just a few days before while he was out swamp rat hunting and fell into an old shaft with empty bottles and used corks. Some say looking at all those used but in excellent condition corks gave Woody a bright idea, allegedly. So, in the top of the 9th in Game 2, Woody Cork Dinger steps up with a man on first and his team down by a run.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5. This is what you dream of as a kid, Siggy, hitting a home run here in Omaha in front of this national audience. What a moment.
Well, you can see he's on top of the world right now, Boog. If that's not pure baseball joy, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. A swing he will never forget.
Now about this falling into a shaft full of corks. The truth is, hollow bat. Cork Dinga is the sole heir to the Liquid Cork Corporation, the last remaining asset his Uncle Earl entrusted to his mama after selling Louisiana to the U.S. government. Boom. Someone call NASA because that ball's in orbit.
Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That ball's carrying. Tattooed and gone. And he's gone yard again.
Again for 4.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Another. Trying to bunt his way on.
After transforming 4 zinger Cork dingers into souvenirs, comes to face the school who was the first to jump on his jockstrap, Texas.
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, but most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
So let's lay down some stats and see if it sums. First college season, average. Second season, almost as if it didn't even happen. One slip, fall, and an endless supply of grade A Cork later.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Wow. Here's the center fielder, Jason Paulo. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
4 home runs in the national championship semifinals game, all the while improving his mastery behind the plate. Opposing pitchers in tears, outfielders filing for workers' comp.
Throw him a chair right here.
The Longhorns down to their final strike. Struck him out looking. And that's it.
National champs, MVP, and you already know the Atlanta Braves ain't passing up a once-in-a-lifetime walking cork bat. First-round pick. Cork Dinger is headed to the show, baby. Armed with a degree from playing baseball, Woody Driftwood Cork Dinger stumbled into this guy next to him in a backwoods juke joint somewhere between the Mississippi and the Ohio. This would-be stranger drove him to the draft, half-conscious from the local shinery. He was probably fortunate the man recognized him. So buckle up. This is just episode 1. Next up, Woody's rookie season. Will he hit dingers? Will he break the scoreboard? Will he find a helmet that actually fits? Stick around, smash that like button, subscribe for more absurd baseball chaos, and drop a comment if you think Woody's using more pine tar than a Home Depot lumber aisle. I'll catch you all next time.